So talking about customers, Patrick, I'm gonna come to you because I know that you were a Trade Echo pretty much from the beginning, and you started your own thing now. So tell me, the first 10, 20, 30 paying customers you get are very different from the 100, 200, 300 paying customer that you get. So what are the things that you have to do, or what are the things that you've done to convince those first key people to part with their money for your product?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, they're super, super different. Basically, what have I done? What haven't we done? I think one thing that Lachlan and I focused on is really, so I suppose there's a couple of things. Before we even started, or before we even wrote any code, we wanted somebody to give us some money to solve the problem for them. Like, I'm not saying it needs to be like your fixed price forever, but just a small amount of money, and you can even delay the renewal until the code starts working for them and they start getting value from the product, is where I'd really start the sales process. So maybe get like 3 to 5 people to pay you before you even start writing code, delay the renewal date, take really good care of them, look after them, and then once they actually start getting results, then it will auto-renew.
Sorry, but does that scare anybody out here who's just got a new startup? The idea of you asking for money before you've written a line of code? Because I know that when we did it, that terrified us, but it's amazing how many people are willing to part for money for an idea.
Yeah, I'm not saying like heaps of money, but just something. Somebody's not going to give you like, I don't know, it depends what you're trying to do, but like some amount of money, like a kind of market rate, I'd probably, I don't know, I really liked my job at Trade Echo. I hung out with my friends every day, it was awesome. So I was a little bit hesitant with that, and then I think what Lachlan and I's approach has been is to really, like once we did that and we did have a working product, is we really drive customer success during the sales cycle. One thing it does is, a mixed risk for us is our net promoter score is very high. Because of that is because from when people give us money, they're getting results from the product. The sales cycle can still be very short doing that, if you get the onboarding right. And it also means that when you ask for money and it's already working and they're getting results from it, they're much more likely to give it for you. I'm not saying this forever, but like first 30. So I think we've asked one person to pay us ever who didn't end up paying us, and it's because they just fired their director of marketing and they were about to hire a new one, and that new one was going to inherit HubSpot, not set up from that just person, and they didn't want to make them inherit, like basically start consuming that person's budget. So they're still in our pipeline and we're still working with them.